Hello, and welcome to this short segment on construction. Hi, I'm Margaret Seconet, founder of Feng Shui for Health and Wealth. And today I'm going to touch on a subject that I'm surprised that I've been getting questions and requests with regards home construction. It seems that quite a few of you are interested in building your own houses, and of course are concerned that there might be some considerations that you have to follow, or in terms of feng shui that would affect whether you build your home this year, next year, or what other factors are you supposed to be looking out for. So today I'm going to just give you a brief summary of what are some of the considerations that we in Feng Shui will have to consider when building a home, or even choosing a date to when to build it. Okay, so first off, we have how do you call this? Let me get my slides going. So first concern that we have is one of the flying star energy, which is the 5 yellow, which is the Wu Wang, wherein like this year it flies into the east sector of your home, and last year was in the southwest sector. So the east sector would cover around for this year the 5 yellow would fly around 67 to 112 degrees of your home. And of course, the 5 yellow brings with it a lot of negative energies. Now, how this would affect your building of your home, and it applies to every year that you're looking at, is when you're actually, let's take for this, in this case, like when you're building this year, let's say you're trying to build a house, and the Wu Wang is in this year, is in the east sector. And let's say you're positioning your building or your house in such a way that it's actually, let's say, just facing west. Now, if that's the case, what you have to remember is if your building is facing west, then it's actually sitting in the east. So that would actually be affecting the 5 yellow this year. Okay, and vice versa. So if the door is also facing or confronting the east, it will also be be affected, or the main door will be affected by the 5 yellow at this in this year's time. So every year the 5 yellow will of course fly into a different sector of your home. So that is something that you probably would like to consider when you're building. Okay, when you're planning to build your home. Now, what other factors are there to be concerned of? Let's move on to the other one, and that would be the Grand Duke. So the Grand Duke takes only around 15 degrees in your compass, in the compass direction, but where it's located is very important. So let's say for 2020, the Grand Duke flies into the North 2 sector of your property. And we've always said that we should be avoiding aggravating the Grand Duke by keeping that area quiet. And so we also don't want to confront the Grand Duke, which this year again is in the North 2 direction, and we want to have the support of the Grand Duke. So locating where the Grand Duke each year is also crucial in determining, or is a factor in when you're considering building your own home. Now, opposite to that, just across to that, would be the 3 pole or the year breaker, which is now, if it's the opposite of North 2 for this year, it's actually in the South 2 sector of the compass direction this year. So it's also something that you have to watch out for. You want to also avoid any forms of digging and ground breaking, as it might also incur negative consequences, and it might even be more serious than the effect of the Grand Duke. Now, and sometimes it's called even the wrath of the Grand Duke. So those are some of the factors that you have to consider when you're thinking of building your home, either this year or the next year or going forward. The grand duke where it is, the sui po, or the year breaker as they call it, and where the 5 yellow is. And it all has to do with how you're positioning your building as well. And then there's also another consideration that you have to take into account, and that would be when you're planning to do the groundbreaking. I mean, you might decide that you want to do it this year, but when is the best time? So you have to consider some date selection. That's also another tool that Feng Shui people have actually used. And this would actually entail looking into the best day to have your home built, to do the groundbreaking or to start your work. So the date selection would entail looking into the 12-day officers, as well as also looking at your natal chart, if there's any clashes to it, or your whatever is in your natal chart, and looking and also comparing that to the date selection as well. So some of these things are, these are some of the things that you have to, if you're following Feng Shui, you have to kind of consider when you're planning to build your house. So the site, the location, how the direction are also crucial in determining if this is the right time to build it. The day you can find from the date selection tool the best time, which means like even the best month, the best hour, and the best day to actually start your construction. So again, hopefully this little tidbits of Feng Shui tips will help you in making your decision on whether to carry on with your construction or your home building this year, next year, or finding the best time and to do it. So again, hopefully, let me check out here. Let's see if there's another. Okay, so we touch on the date selection. So again, some of these tips are there for you to help you find and get the best Feng Shui day to start building your home. And so we're coming out with more Feng Shui videos to help and assist you in your other activities at home, and will also help you navigate through this year. So if you want to get the notification of our new videos, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, and for up-to-date notification, and also follow us on Facebook. So you have there on the screen our email address, just in case you have some questions that you might want to ask, and you can forward all your questions to that email address that you see there, and follow us on our Facebook page as well. And also I do have a blog that you can also follow. So again, this is Margaret Seconet, wishing you a good day, and hope to see you in my next few videos as well. So bye bye for now. Take care.